Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm currently fighting the urges to both cuss like a sailor on the track and rip my hair out. I when I was recording this video, I got up to do something and uh left my mic like my headphones unplugged. I didn't realize this was a thing until most of the way through the second video. I thought it happened when I got to get my water then. I also thought maybe it recorded, and then I realized now my stuff was still plugged into my phone. It just didn't have anything to receive. So there is no commentary for the next hour worth of footage that I have recorded. This video is only 20 minutes. The next one's like 35 minutes. I'm gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna voice over or if I'm just gonna do naked gameplay. I'm still deciding that as I'm recording this. Things happen. You know, things happen. Yeah. But enjoy the gameplay. I'll I'll see if I'm gonna voice over for this. Sorry. I'm gonna try really hard not to let my screw up ruin this for me, as these videos were a lot of fun. So I'm gonna take an approach that was actually a little closer to what I thought about doing on the channel initially. Who knows, maybe I'll like this format. So, what's up YouTube, CK the Ronin, and welcome to Hollow Knight Silksong. I got it a few days ago, thanks to my buddy Griffin blessing me, and was very excited to get going. Starting here with the title screen and its lovely music that I don't even want to be talking over, much less nasally. I am in love with this track, and it definitely beats out the one for Hollow Knight for me. I think the difference between the two is night and day. To me, Hollow Knight's menu music feels like it was written to tell the story of Hallownest, and the way it tells that story is as if it were being mourned. This song, however, feels alive. It has a heartbeat, and it could be because the area you're exploring does too, but this song also feels like it's about Hornet. It feels like, well, like she is feeling something, and I freaking love it. I commented on these different save slots as well. There are a lot of small changes throughout this game that, as simple as they are, really make this game feel like a sister to Hollow Knight as opposed to a standard sequel. This isn't continuing the same story in the same way, it's something completely different. And while I'm not sure if this is a direct sequel yet, and I know a lot of games that are also direct sequels do this game is just really good at making you feel that difference. They see your beauty so frail and fine. They see your peace woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast's nature, bare to all. From Farlam's Folly by the conductor Robin.
Friend.
Already, we're met with a stark contrast with this lively area to start and a cutscene that tells a very different story. Also, while she easily could have been simply stripped of her abilities somehow, the lack of them, as well as certain details like the new act structure, could point to this being a prequel. As of right now, I still have no idea where this game sits in the timeline, which is fine with me. I'm going to be trying to avoid spoilers to really go through this game blind. I'm still testing the waters here, and even when I record my fourth video, I'll still be getting used to it, but I am quickly falling in love with Hornet's downward attack and her ledge jumping. It's distinct from Hollow Knight and gives depth and new possibility to this game's movement, but doesn't in any way diminish the more basic movement in the original, to me. I also don't know if it's just the acid, but I do know you can swim in certain areas in Hollow Knight, but this game manages to make it feel refreshing that you can do that, and I really think it's the acid. Also, quick general game design note, the way the environment hides things is really good for promoting and encouraging exploration. I also very much admire the insta-healing aspect. Yeah, it was very nice to have that. Mossberry. Sweet fruit that grows in moist environments. Its seeds are toxic to most creatures. Tool pouch. Basic pouch designed for holding tools, traps, and crafting materials. Hunter's cloak. Simple protective garb, expertly woven but showing signs of age. Needle. Long sewing tool, uniquely balanced for combat. The blade is marked by time and use. Silk. Versatile thread naturally produced within the shell. When enough silk is stored, wounds can be healed and skills executed. Attack enemies to replenish silk. Hornet making silk in her shell is another point of interest, as it not only contrasts with Hollow Knight in a number of ways, but it connects to her background as well. So I think there I just decided not to break the thing, so if I died I wouldn't lose my rosary beads. I think the option to have your currency stored in a way where you won't lose it upon death in a game like this is awesome. This does lead to a little bit of confusion later, I think in the next video. Another thing about the healing that I can only assume was intentional, I think it's a really good trade-off to have it where healing doesn't take nearly as much time, but it's a set amount of heals that you get from it, and it uses up a set amount that's kind of large of your resource for it. Ignore me getting beat up in the background. I also am wondering now that I'm talking about this, if later there will be a way to make healing more efficient. I don't know if I did anything of the sort in the following videos. I'm wondering if that would be an upgrade. If not, it's a great idea to put something like that in your game. So, I don't know exactly what it is that's happening on it right here. I think something I did later changes it, but I'm not 100% sure yet if it'll keep happening after the point that I've gotten to. But I'm very curious about whatever it means. Because it's like she's hungry, but I don't know if these bugs eat, and whatever it is seems more like her soul is hungry or something. Or rather that she is missing a piece of herself. It's kind of like how Kratos is in God of War 3 when you fall into the river Styx. Or I think anytime he loses his powers, he kind of has like all mercy and stuff. So first off, Christopher Larkin was cooking in the studio as usual, even on this practice boss, but as I'm watching, I get the feeling this boss's purpose was definitely to help solidify that downward attack, which is good game design. Also, the fact that the timing of me getting hit didn't completely annihilate my healing gains was very lovely. Also, why we gotta keep killing bug moms, man? It's starting to make me feel kinda sad. I absolutely love the new sound effects and visuals for defeating an enemy. I also love that even though they're functionally the same, just like the words, dazing your enemy in Silksong feels different from staggering in Hollow Knight.
Hey, come on. Hey, look, I'm Papa.
Up with you, up! I won't have you dying on my floor.
Torotano.
Ah, awake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me.
Yanara.
I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary.
Mimiro.
So you're another pilgrim, then, scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak?
Da, Fenestra.
I am no pilgrim. I am Hornet, and I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs clad in veils.
Goro
Oh, how
Cardello.
curious! The bugs of the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater.
Tamiayan.
Then I shall seek their citadel. If these veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why.
Orala.
Oh, ferocious, intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You've the bearing of a hunter. Welcome then, fierce traveler, to Farlu, our holy yet haunted land. Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt the climb to the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. Okay, so, sorry if my voice acting is hindered by my sinuses, for one. Two, I believe that pause in Hornet's dialogue with me gushing at her having lines, even though realistically I should have anticipated it. And thirdly, I also liked having a more specific objective. Again, as I've said, even though Silksong having things like this isn't new to gaming at all, it being different from the precedent of the previous game makes mechanics that are familiar feel new and lively. It's like what Elden Ring did for From Software. Sorry, I really like Elden Ring. I think Night Rain did a similar thing, but it's a little different in my opinion. but it's something to keep in mind as a developer or even a creative, that you don't have to reinvent the wheel when you're making something new. Just do something that feels different, either from what you normally see, or if you've made something before, do something different than the last thing you did. Anyway, that's about all from me. I had decided to end this video here since I did take out a boss. Despite the audio problem, which is going to be a problem in the next video, unfortunately, but luckily not the last one I recorded, I had fun editing this one. It was nice to do this. Maybe I'll start doing second impression videos like this with more focus on voice commentary. I mean, it certainly made some things easier. And I got my commentary a little bit more focused. I don't think there'll be crazy amounts of reaction either, since I've seen it all before, but maybe if I have notable reaction, I can throw that in as well. I don't know. I'll work that out behind the scenes. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to strike that like button, subscribe to see what comes next, and I'll see you guys then. Love and peace.